Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending in where you stay. So today I'm going to speak about culture shock in Germany. What shocked me when I came to Germany. So without wasting time, I'm going to start straight from point number one. Number one, weather. When I just landed at the airport, like when I just landed, I was shocked with the freezing weather. I sneezed immediately. Okay, in Kenya also we have cold seasons, but not as cold as the one I experienced in the airport when I first landed. It was so cold. And other people were not so freezing, but in April, it's always freezing here. But for the people that have been staying here for the longest time, are used to it. So other people were having just shirts or t-shirts without sweater. But for me, I was putting on a sweater, but I'm still sneezing. So I'm wondering, my God, is this the kind of weather I'm going to live in? So it shocked me a lot, yeah. So number two, dinner food time. So when I was new here, my first day, it was in the evening, yeah. So we took some food. It was just light food at around 6 o'clock in the evening. So I was thinking maybe this is just a startup. There is another food coming later. But I was wrong. This was not a startup. This was the main food at 6 o'clock. So I went to the time passed by, then it was now around 20 o'clock. So I was still waiting for the food. I'm thinking maybe the main food is coming. I was shocked. That was the food. So in Kenya, we usually eat dinner around 20 o'clock or some people even 21 o'clock. Or even 7 o'clock earliest, but here I was very shocked. We eat dinner at 6 o'clock, and that's it. Even if you'll not sleep that 6 o'clock, dinner is 6 o'clock for a lot of people. So the time for dinner shocked me also a lot, because if you eat at 6 o'clock, by the time you are going to sleep, the food is already finished from your stomach. So the third point, people and teenagers smoking everywhere. In Kenya or in Nairobi, it's very hard to see a person smoking in the city. I've never seen anybody smoking in the city. But here I was so surprised. Teenagers like 12-year-old or 15-year-old smoking in the streets, and people are smoking everywhere like it's their right to smoke. They have freedom to smoke. So that really shocked me, how it's different from the land I was staying before I come here. Number 4, all doors for shops are closed. So in Kenya, a lot of shops or supermarkets are open. When you just want to buy something, you see it open even from a distance. But here I was shocked, all the shops are closed. So I was wondering, here people don't have, we have no shops here, or why are the shops closed, or are the shops closed every day and all the time? So I didn't know that these glasses, that when you stand at the door, the glasses automatically open. I didn't know that. So if you go to supermarket, you find it's closed. If you go to other shop, you find it's closed. So I did not know that is the routine here. All the shops, you find them closed, but if you go at the door, it will automatically open for you. Point number 6. Old people drive cars and they don't walk with sticks. So here you can find a 92-year-old man or a woman driving a car, and very, very comfortably, without, as in, you are seeing it like a strong person. If you see him or her, you will not have that image of like this, like is an old person, is not supposed to drive. You will see it as a stronger teenager or a stronger normal person that is not old. So that kept me wondering how old people can drive. If you go to supermarket, you find old people coming out of the cars, that they're parking their cars outside. And they're not walking with stick like in Kenya we find the old people walking with sticks. No, here they walk very straight without a sticks on their hands. Number 8, electricity and water is always there, never blackout. In Nairobi, I used to have a blackout most of the time in the apartment I was staying, and water was always missing. Every week, water is not there. So you have to go and find water in another place. But here there has never been a blackout, or we have never lacked water here. We have never lacked water here, and that is it's one of the things I love most in Germany. Because water and electricity are things you use daily, and these are the basic things you need not to miss in your life. Number 9, season changes. So here in Germany, we have, in Kenya we don't have, I only know we have cold seasons, like rainy seasons. But here, it's surprisingly that seasons, everything changes, like the trees changes, the weather changes, everything changes. Here we have winter, we have autumn, we have summer, we have spring, and all these seasons changes. Like now we are in autumn, it's October. All trees are flowered. If you go outside, all trees are flowered. Some are yellow, some are pink, some are maroon, all types of shades. If you come to December, we always have snow. I think it's December to February, if I'm not wrong, there is always snow. Not every day, but snow is always coming during this period. And also in spring, this is around April, the time I came to Germany, you see it's all trees have shedded all the leaves. All trees have no leaves here in Germany or in other parts of Europe, I think, during spring. So the leaves starts to come again when summer is starting. The leaves start again to develop. So that's another thing that shocked me. What shocked me again, number 10, not all people working in offices and hospitals speaks English. So I always thought that for the learned people or people who have gone to school are all speaking English. I didn't know that here in Germany, even for the people that are working in hospital and in offices, some cannot speak even how are you. So that one shocked me a lot when I came in Germany before I knew how to speak German. Like you go to the hospital, you are sick, but everybody is not speaking German. Everybody is not speaking English. There is no person who can speak English. Not in all hospitals, but in some, in a lot of hospitals. Even dentists, you go, but nobody can speak English with you. All people are speaking just German. Another thing is offices. Offices, if you go there, people are learned, but they cannot speak English. That is a really shocking thing for me. Like, I did not understand how somebody can just can go to university and get a job all her life. He has been learning without learning English. And you know very well, in Germany, it's a country where too much people staying from different countries that are not only speaking your German, and you are also working in a place that different people from different countries are coming. So at least you need to learn English. Even if you didn't learn in school, you should take your time during your free time that you are not at work. You should take your time and learn German, English on your own. Please try to learn English on your own. This can help you with the customer in your workplace to understand each other. Even if you don't know how to speak it correctly, just a little bit, you can understand each other. You can make mistake, but the other person can understand what you are saying. Or you can be able to understand his or her problem. You give the patient's difficulties when a patient is having a serious issue. but he cannot explain to you, but or he is explaining to you, but you cannot understand because of the language barrier. So that is not good. Point number 11, traffic lights rules. In Kenya, we just walk. When you want, like people who have gone to Nairobi, you know how we pass the traffic light. No, we know how you pass the zebra crossing or even highway. The cars are there, but you're just passing between the cars. But here is something different. Here is something different, like you have to wait for the green light to come is when you pass. The red lights are only for the cars, and that people take on a serious note. They don't joke around it. I have never seen anybody passing when the traffic light is on, like it's a rule for them. So when I was new in Germany, I was always passing, but a lot of people could say for me, stop. So because for me, I came here with the Kenyan mind of just passing, but here I find it was different thing. The 12th number. Bottles are not thrown away but returned to supermarket. So here when you drink water or when you buy beer so long as it's a bottle, most of them you return back in the supermarket. You don't throw them away in the dustbins, no. That's why the city is always clean. All bottles you return in supermarket and you get money from them. This money, a little money, you can use it for shopping again. Number 13, dustbins are everywhere. So dustbins are everywhere in the city. Like if you eat something, you don't throw it in the street. Like you find most places in Africa are dirty. Another person is eating banana, but he or she is just throwing them the outer part on the street. But here is something different. Here, if you eat whatever you have eaten, there is always dustbin everywhere in the city, in the street, or even outside the city. You must find a place for putting your trash. So the city is always clean. There is no throwing of things just anyhow. Also, there is another thing in Kenya. You are walking, but you just find men urinating on them. Maybe they find like a tree or somewhere where people are not walking. You just find a man urinating there. Here, I've never met any man urinating on my way. Never. Number 15 and the last number. In summer, ladies almost walking naked. So my first summer here, I was very shocked. Ladies are walking half naked. That is why when some white people come to Kenya, we always get very shocked. They are walking half naked, but for them it's normal. So here in summer, you find a lot of white ladies. They are walking with the short pants and very short. You can see some part of our ass. But for them it's normal, but for the newcomer in Germany it's very, very awkward. Yeah, it's awkward. Like if you're in Kenya with your thighs out, everybody will be looking at you, they will be yelling at you, but here it's normal. Even if you're an African walking half naked here, it's none of their business. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to support my channel. I need to achieve my goals for subscribers. Please just help me to grow my channel by subscribing. Thank you and bye. Baby, say bye.